Hi, welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, and also subscribe. Affectionately known as the coconut milk run, the sailing passage from the Americas to Australasia sees hundreds of yachts make passage every year as owners chase the sun. Close to the mouth of the Panama Canal, Costa Rica should have been a prime spot on the route, but its restrictive marine laws meant the country has long been bypassed for the neighboring shores of Panama and Mexico. But that is all about the change as a name marine law is set to transform Costa Rica into a must-visit destination for yacht owner and chartered guests. The Costa Rica Legislative Assembly Congress has passed a major milestone agreeing to open up the country to international superyacht operation for the first time. The reform will make entry via water easier and more flexible and enable vessels over 24 meters or 79 feet to charter legally and remain in Costa Rica for up to 1 or even 2 years at a time. It's been a long time coming for the country which with its incredible biodiversity, beautiful national parks, and tropical coastline stretching 1,800 miles is a natural destination for luxuriating. News has been welcomed by the global superyacht industry who expect the country to follow in the path of emerging superyacht hubs like Greece, Turkey, and Montenegro. The bill is expected to come into fruition by September 2021 following long-standing lobbying by the Costa Rica Marine Association with advice from an advisory board from Fraser Yacht and support from Costa Rica's President Carlos Alvarado Quesada. Opening our country and our waters to foreign registered charter vessels about 24 meters is an important step enabling you to experience the nature, the lifestyle, and the people that make Costa Rica unique, says President Alvarado Quesada. On behalf of the peoples of Costa Rica, we welcome you with open arms. Your time spent here will be time you will never forget. To find out what the new law means for Costa Rica and the global superyacht industry, I speak with Jeff Dicinau, the president of Marina Vela and board member of the Costa Rica Marina Association. Costa Rica is a beautiful country with so much to offer, especially in terms of wildlife. Once you are on land, from any of the marinas you are probably 5 minutes from seeing monkeys, sloths of scarlet macaws. It is all right there. In Costa Rica, ready to give you white glove service? I don't think so. I just don't think we have enough experience in that game. But a very unique, fun, high-class family adventures? I think we can play really well in that. A few weeks ago, we had Bill Gates and some others here. They set out some beautiful anchorage in Costa Rica, took the helicopter out to explore the island, and their crew and support staff used the marina and all the facilities to take care of the owner. That is another very typical of setup. Our marinas and infrastructure set the place so you can supply and take care of the owners, but then they spend a lot of their time on land. Costa Rica has 5 marinas: Papagayo and Los Senos in the north, Pez Vela in Copos, and Bahia Golfito and Banana Bay in Golfito in the south. Papagayo and Golfito have lots of space and they are built for mega yachts and super yachts. They can take 350 feet yachts on their docks. In Papagayo, you also have all the accompanying amenities and infrastructure with Papagayo Peninsula and the Four Seasons, and Liberia International Airport, where you can park your private jet. Here in Cuepos, in the center of Costa Rica, we have different breakwaters. I can only take a 200-feet vessels here, but you can anchor and center in. The south, meanwhile, is untapped jungle. You won't have all the service and facilities in Golfito, but you are almost off the grid with jungle all around and natural wildlife. It's an experience. I think if you are here for 2 weeks, you would go to the north, the central, and the south, so you would get to see all sections of the country. And then you would go to Cocos Island. It is take a day and a half to get there, but once you are there, it is a pristine Jurassic Park style island not unlike the Galapagos. I think the logistics to get there is a little easier than the Galapagos. From there, you will figure out if you are going back down to the canal or keep going to the Pacific. There has been a lot of interest. Everyone wants to be at the very first official license charter in Costa Rica. I do think we'll become part of this new Pacific travel network. I think that there is a Pacific destination itinerary that is going to emerge. I think Panama is in it because of the canal. Costa Rica is now in it. If you were to go north, I think Mexico is in it, and maybe Vancouver in Alaska. If you were to go south, maybe Peru and Chile. And if going to the west in the Pacific, then you're going to the Tahiti and the French Polynesian island. Costa Rica is a wonderful, beautiful country, but it is very slow to change. It took a while to get there, and I think the pandemic helped. I think we are going to look back at the pandemic and realize it was one of those moments that helped to transform Costa Rica's marine industry. It is forced the country to reflect on that we need to do to grow a new segment of tourism, and we had the opportunity to do that with the new marine law. The first person it helps is the private boater, the owner who owns his own vessels and wants to come to the country and explore with his own boat. Before this law, you were allowed only 90 days on your boat, and then you had to go to your boat out of the country for 90 days before you could come back. It was ridiculous, particularly as our fishing and tournament seasons are 5 months. To bring your boat to a foreign country on the Pacific side of the Panama Canal, and then to be told you have got to get out of here when you are a wonderful paying customer wasn't the right attitude. The law now gives you temporary import status, 6 months from the time you get there, which doubled the time. It is renewable up to 3 times up to 2 years. Before the law, if you didn't have a Costa Rica flag on your boat, you couldn't do any type of lucrative activity in Costa Rica, including catering. You can now take a 24-meter and above charter, get a catering license from the Tourism Board of Costa Rica, and charter your vessels. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.